Hello students of class 9. Today I am going to explain about the jute industry. The jute industry in India is one of the leading industry, and India earns a lot of foreign exchange from this particular jute industry. So there are total 78 jute mills are present in India, and the main concentration of this jute industry are found specifically along the banks of the Hooghly and both the banks of the river Hooghly. You know, the river Hooghly is one of the most important river of the West Bengal, and it is passing exactly through the central portion of the West Bengal, and the districts like Nadia, Howrah, Bardhaman, in all these districts you can find this river Hooghly. Okay, so the main jute industry, or the main concentration of the jute industry of West Bengal is found along the bank of the river Hooghly. Okay, now it is found around the centers around the Kolkata. Also many centers are present, and also the important centers of this jute industry is located in the Srirampur, Rishda, Boranagar, Noihati, Kakinada, etc. Okay, now let us see what are the causes for the development of this jute industry over here. So the first cause is easy availability of jute or the raw material. Okay, the Hooghly River basin, which is, so this is the Hooghly River basin which lies in the Ganga Delta portions region of the West Bengal. It is most suitable region for the production of the jute, and thus this total region encourage the availability of the raw jute material that is required for the production of the jute. So the next cause is nearness to the coal mine. So we all know that there are many coal mines are located in this Raniganj region. So Raniganj is one of the most important coal supplier or the coal mines that are located near to this jute industry, and it is about 200 kilometers away from the main centers. Okay, next is the transport facility. Okay, so there is a network of the transport provided by the rivers and the canals that are present in the West Bengal region, and also the roads and the railways also facilitate the collection and the distributions of the raw jute and the finished product. Next is the availability of the water use, as I've explained earlier that all the jute industries are located specifically along the river Hooghly belt. Okay, so this Hooghly river or the Bhagirathi Hooghly river is providing the providing the ample amount of the water to this particular industries, because for in the jute industry there are many processes involved, from collection of the jute, after that in the processing also, in that time of the processing a lot of water is required, and this river Hooghly is providing the water that is required for the industry. Next is the humid climate. We all know that this total West Bengal means the climate of the West Bengal is very much humid in nature. So the humid climatic region facilitates the spinning of the jute fiber and also favors the industrial growth. Next is the port facility. So in our West Bengal, the two important ports that are present are this Kolkata port and the Haldia port. Because Kolkata port is located near to all the industrial belts, so maximum industrial growth is being helped by means what industrial growth in the sense that exporting and the importing of the industries are done from the Kolkata port itself. Okay, so the port of the Kolkata has been helping the industrial growth from the beginning in importing machineries and also exporting the industrial finished products. Okay, next point you can see that the supply of the capital means finance. So the jute industry has developed, means the jute industry that we can see nowadays has been developed during the time of the British era. Okay, so with the British capital during the British rule. So lots of the British at the time of the British, they invested a huge amount of the money in this particular industry, but afterwards the capital of industry has been supplied, means the capital that is required for running this jute industry has been supplied by the Indian traders, merchant banks and other financial organizations. So this particular industry gets its financial help from the other industry, means other sources like traders, then banks and other financial organization. Next is the supply of the cheap labor. As you can see that the location of the industry, so this industry is particularly located in the densely populated zones of the West Bengal, and also the neighboring states of the West Bengal, like we have Jharkhand, we have Bihar and we have Odisha. A lot of the people come to this West Bengal for the purpose of the job, and so a lot of cheap labors are required for this particular industry. So this labor is being easily supplied from this densely populated neighboring states and of Orissa, Bihar and Jharkhand, and also Uttar Pradesh. People also come from the Uttar Pradesh to work in this particular jute industry. Apart from that, our own state population is also very much dense. So our own people of our own state also are, means a lot of people of our own state has been engaged in this particular industry. Okay, so production, the jute mill produces produces gunny bags, sackings, coarse carpets, jute, tarpaulin, etc. And in the year 2012 to 2013, West Bengal has imported 8,350,000 bales of the jute. Okay, in spite of all the reasons for the formation or the causes for the great concentration of the jute mills on the bank of the Hooghly, this particular industry also faces a lot of problem too. Why? Let us see the reasons or what are the problems that the industry face. So the first problem is that the raw material. Okay, in spite of its locational advantage, in spite of being so developed, still it lacks the development because of the short supply of the raw jute. Okay, next is that competition from the foreign market. So next point you can see is the competition from the foreign markets. Foreign markets means the other countries or the other foreign countries are also producing this jute, and so their production is maybe much higher quality than our India, and as a result of that our industry is getting laid back, or our industry is suffering because of the tough competition that is given by the foreign market. Okay, next is the competition of from the substitute. Okay, so the invention of the synthetic fiber and the substitutes have reduced this demand of the jute production, and many countries have started using paper, cloth and synthetic fiber instead of the jute, and as a result of that this particular industry is very much suffering. The last point is that inadequate power. So the power that is required for this industry, so that amount of the power is not being available, and if the power is not available, the machineries could not run. So this is how the industry is getting affected. Next is the labor, means there are labor problems because of the excessive strikes, and there are problems between the laborers and the higher authorities are actually hampering the growth of this industries. Last point is the old machineries. So whatever the machineries are being used in this particular industry are very much old, and as a result it is not being able to produce a huge amount of jute that is required. So this is another problem that the industry is facing. In spite of all these problems that are being faced by the industries, but there is being the future of the jute industry is not so gloomy, but various policies has been taken for the development of this particular industry. So this is all about and you can see in the map the location is also given. So this is all about the jute industry. I am going to continue about the next portion in the next video, and thank you everyone.